Hi there, welcome back to one of my cooking videos again. I hope you enjoyed the previous ones. Please do like, subscribe, hit that thumbs up button if you do appreciate it. Anyway, today I'm cooking for dinner. I'm going to be cooking good old fashioned Cullen Skink. What is a Cullen Skink, you ask? Well, it's actually a stew or a soup that originated in Cullen in Scotland on the Moray, I think, Moray Firth or something like that. But apparently, originally, Cullen Skink used to be made with beef shin, because the word skink allegedly means beef shin. But about 1890, when economic hardship hit a lot of people, they couldn't afford the beef, it was so expensive, so they introduced smoked haddock into it. So that's what it's been since about 1890. It's been made with smoked haddock, and that's what we're using today. So I'm going to be making a Cullen Skink. Hopefully it's going to come out right. Never made it before. It's quite expensive to buy in a tin, well I think it is. But anyway, enough of this whole waffling. Let's see what ingredients we're using for this Cullen Skink I'm cooking today. So for this Cullen Skink I'm cooking today, we have got 250 grams there of a smoked haddock. I've got about 400 grams of potatoes there, which I've chopped up to about half-inch little cubes like that. So yeah, not too big and not too small. One whole onion which I've diced up. I've got about half a teaspoonful of salt and black pepper, a bit of parsley to put on top and put in it while it's cooking, about a couple of teaspoonfuls there of butter we'll be using, and 300 ml of a whole milk. Some recipes use cream, but I'm just going to be using milk. Keeps the cost down as well. So that's basically the ingredients for this Cullen Skink. So let's get over to the cooker and start cooking it. So what we need to do first of all, we need to put the potatoes on. We need to cook the potatoes. And when they're cooked, we're going to take half the potatoes out and leave the rest in there because we're going to mash that, and the mashed potatoes can sort of help thicken the soup up. Some people actually put instant mash in there and whisk that in, but I'm doing it apparently this is the proper way, which is using proper mashed potatoes. So we need to let these potatoes cook. In the upper pan there, we need to put a little bit of the butter. Let's turn it on. About half the butter in. And when the butter's melted, we then put in the onions. So when the onions melted, we just need the butter's melted. Onions? What's you talking about, you're saying? Right, I need to cook these onions down to about 5-6 minutes to a nice and translucent cook, so we come back when that's done. So that's cooked. The onions are looking nice and fine now. So what we're going to do now, just going to put in 300 ml of milk there. I need to bring that to the boil. Put in your smoked haddock. There we go, so 250 grams of smoked haddock. Your salt and pepper. Now I'm going to use about half of this parsley put in there. What we need to do now is bring this to the boil. Then once it's to the boil, turn it down to its simmering and just simmer that for about 8 minutes, just until that fish is starting to cook through. And then once that's done, we need to bring the fish out and flake it up. So can let that simmer down now for about 8 to 9 minutes. Well, that's been simmering now about 8 minutes, so let's get this out. What we now do, we're going to put the fish on a separate plate. Doesn't matter if it breaks up because we want it to break up. Right, turn this off now. Now put the fish on a separate plate, let that cool down a little bit. Potatoes nearly done, and I'm going to mash the potatoes before I carry on. Here you go, so let's mash the potatoes up with plenty of milk. It's nice and quite creamy, look, it's not too thick. And then we just need to put this in with this milk mixture. Now you can either whisk it in or just give it a good stir in so it just thickens it up. Go. Turn that heat back on again. Keep this stirred up. Keep stirring that until that potato is well blended in there. I'll bring it up to heat. So once that's well stirred in, just kind of put back in, I didn't find any bones in this fish, put back in your smoked haddock there, and then your potato chunks. So I mashed half and used the other half as a chunks here. It's looking nice, I think it's certainly smelling nice. And now just let that simmer down for about another 5 minutes just to bring it up to heat. Alright, so give it about 4 or 5 minutes just to make sure it's all the rest of that fish and potatoes heated through. Then we need to get a bowl. Heat it through nice, it's certainly smelling nice. Put it into a bowl. And there we go. There's enough here for 2 people. A bit more juice here. And there's your traditional Cullen skink, so let's go on over and give it a try. Here we go, 1 Cullen skink served with a bit of French bread or French baguette. Let's give it a try. So it is nice and thick. It's still a bit hot, but let's just give it a shot. Oh yeah, wow. That has really got the smoke. You really taste the smoked haddock in that. It's nice and smooth, it's just the right consistency there. A bit of potato. Potatoes cooked nicely. A little bit with the smoked haddock. They're certainly looking nice. Smoked haddock is cooked perfectly. Potatoes are cooked perfectly. That is a very nice winter warming soup, that one. Very nice. So give it a shot. I'm going to finish that off my dinner in a minute. There we go, another dish done and dusted, a good old fashioned Cullen skink smoked haddock soup. That actually is delicious. I'm going to finish it off in my dinner in a minute. So I serve it up with some French bread or little slices of French baguette. You can butter it or not butter it. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that one. Give it a try. Please do like, subscribe if you like the sort of thing. Do appreciate it. Anyway, until the next one, look after yourselves, be kind to one another. Catch you again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.